What's up, everybody? Really small video today because I was a part of a podcast you may know. It's called ARKS Trash and it's hosted by Keroppi. And he asked me to be a part of one of his podcasts, and that's exactly what happened. So that video is live over on his channel. So this video is just directing you guys over to his channel. I will provide a link down below to the video as well. But go check it out. Go see what Keroppi and I chatted about. It was an amazing opportunity. I had a lot of fun talking to him about some really hot topics right now in the game. I would love for you all to hear what we had to say and add into the conversation in the comments below in his video. So once again, Keroppi, thank you so much for having me on the podcast. It was a wonderful time. I hope we get to do it again real soon. And to everybody else, I'm just going to play about a 3-minute clip real quick, just a little smidgen of the podcast, but go ahead and watch the full thing over on Keroppi's channel. I'll see you guys real soon.
I don't want any HP reduction. I don't want any elemental resistance down. I just want to have a solid piece of armor. And this, the new armors from the Dark Falls Urgent Quest, covers all my weaknesses. It's got that 1% damage reduction, it's got that HP, it's got that PP, it's got that 2% potency. So I was like, this is it. This is the perfect armor for me. Which is why, as I'm sure Thrift is going to grill me later on, I invested heavily into these augments, into this armor, and made sure that, hey, this armor has all the augments that I need in order to carry me until, level 60 or level 45 or whatever. But I'm going to be keeping these armors for a while, and this is why I invested so much into it. But I do understand Thrift's view over here on, hey, if you have Grias or Giant armors already, fully augmented with Addy capsules and stuff like that, you should just stick with it. Because something I came to realize was I was comparing my armor with another member of mine that was using Gias armor, and I was like, or Grias armor, sorry, and I was like, wait a second, our stats aren't that different, but they have a lot more PP and they have a lot more potency. So it was a little bit of a kick in the gut for me because I didn't realize it until I finished it. Then I was like, wait a second, these are actually like really similar. So Thrift, could you give me more details on or explanations on like why that is?
Well, first thing, Keroppi, you just need to get good and then you wouldn't get hit. But in all seriousness, I agree. There's a lot of things I agree with. Like I said, I think Giant and Grias is great right now, but there are a lot of negative drawbacks, obviously, to them. The biggest one is the HP, which obviously the new units cover, right? They give you HP. And then also the negative status ailments is a big fear. And something that you mentioned, you use those units because you felt confident using these units going into level 60 content. Something that I really want to mention is that if you have Giant or Grias right now, you are most likely switching out of these units as soon as we get that new content, simply because of what status ailments we have encountered so far in the game and what status ailments we are planning on going into. I don't know exactly what region we're gonna get, but if it's that frozen winter region, you can expect to get frozen, and that is the one scariest status ailment in the game, because when you're frozen, you just sit there until you get hit, and that is going to be something that gets everybody out of negative status ailment, and then you're gonna have to either invest in these Dark Files units or whatever new units we get then. So I agree with you on a lot of points. Going into this unit, you can be confident that you have a set of units that when we do get that new region, you can hold on to those and go play in that new region. I think for anybody in Giant or Grias, you're gonna have to switch out like as soon as possible, because I think that content is not even gonna be playable because of how often you will be frozen.